This thing on? Yeah. Okay. What's up, guys? This is the first night in the hospital with the beautiful Destiny. Look at her, doesn't she look so excited? And of course, we have to have the mother here. See, she doesn't look happy either. But that's okay, because they'll look back on this and they'll enjoy seeing these funny little videos. But I wanted to update you guys that we are in here for our first night. She has taken her medicine and now we are just kind of waiting. And if you look right here, you can see a contraction. Yeah, so we have a few, which is good. Good start. So obviously I'll update you guys more and more as things progress, but thanks for tuning in. We are almost ready to push and hopefully get him out of here. It has been a gruesome 26 and a half hours. And I would show you Mama Bear, but I'm sure she doesn't want to be on camera right now. And she's just really tired. But we're almost there. We're almost ready. Hopefully we can get him out tonight and have it ready and finally get to see him after 9 long months and 26 gruesome hours, which with the pushing I'm sure will be 27, hopefully not. But yeah, I'll update it again later. Alright, today we have a special guest with us, and it is little baby Colton. Look at him.
It's Jackson cousin.
Look at the mommy.
Hi, mommy.
And look at the daddy.
Hi, daddy.
Yeah. And look at mommy over here. What does mommy have for dinner? Sorry.
Chicken and squash. And broccoli.
Ooh, look at that hospital food.
Not bad.
The squash looks disgusting, honestly. I thought it was carrots, and then she said squash, and I was like, done. But, yeah.
Eat healthy so he can eat healthy.
Eat healthy so the baby
Oh my
can
gosh,
eat healthy.
y'all did that? Nay,
Yeah.
I say. I had Subway the
No,
first
but when
time.
you're
Subway.
breastfeeding,
I had Subway.
So you want to see the difference between healthy baby and unhealthy baby?
He's not unhealthy, he's a stocky.
Healthy baby.
Newborn, 4-month-old.
Donut baby. Look at the cheese.
Yeah, you do listen now. Flick him off.
Oh, look at him.
watch Jack.
So we are at our second night with the baby here, and he is a little more active tonight than he was last night, obviously, because he was freshly born last night, and we're about 30 minutes away from him being a day old, which is doesn't seem like much, but it's a big accomplishment, and it's really good to see that he's still doing well. And after last night, a little bit of choking from getting the fluid out of him, Dad's a little more cautious with sleeping and making sure that he's okay. So first time dads, I know it's hard not to deep sleep, but be careful. Second night is over. Let me tell you, I was not ready for that night. I was up all night long because he did not want to stay in his crib. He wanted somebody to hold him and feed him, but yet he didn't want to feed when we tried to. He wanted to fall asleep. So learning that is definitely something new that we will have to get used to, especially when the lady comes in here and gets everything right, and then when she leaves, nothing. But that's alright. Little by little, we'll learn. It's just a new experience for us. And as new time parents, switch off. That's like the biggest thing I realized yesterday is you both don't get to sleep at the same time. So men, when you're in the hospital, let them sleep. They did all the work. Bring something to watch TV with or keep yourself up. And if your baby was like mine, which probably won't be, just go ahead and keep him on your arm because he'll cry. 3 in the morning when your dog tired and your baby's crying loud, boy, a long road ahead of you. What's up, guys? This is Jacob and Mr. Jackson, and today I'll be talking kind of what it's like to be a new father. Hey, beautiful. You want to come say hey to the camera? So that's the new mommy, and she's cleaning up right now. She does not like to be Are the numbers coming in? Alright, so after being peed on, him throwing a fit for wanting food, let's see if we can get it right this time. This is Jackson. This is my first kid. He is obviously my first boy too. And it has been a handful learning how to do everything and getting used to a new life, especially just so quickly. What? I think the one thing I wish I would have known before having him and having all this stuff was that life really does change. And you wake up every few hours to feed him. You have to make sure that you are on constant alert and that he's taken care of first before anything else. But without getting too sappy, it's literally the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I would never trade it for the world. Just within a week, he has cried and made me upset. Like, learning patience is a big key with a kid. But every time he opens those big, beautiful eyes to look at me and just look, that's all he does. He can't really smile right now, but it's a game changer. It definitely melts my heart, and you know, I'm looking forward to all the adventures coming up with me and him. And I know you can't see it right now, but the mommy's in the room and she's crying. But look at him. Look at how small he is compared to me. And for people that may not know me, I am 6'4", and little Mr. Jackson is 20.5 inches. So I don't really know how big that is, but he's small compared to me. He was 8.3 pounds, which is a big old baby, and it took 2 hours at 9 o'clock till 11:45 to get him out. So needless to say, we were both tired. It took a little while to get into our other room, and that was fun. It was about what? It was about 2:30 by the time we finally got to go to sleep. And I woke up and I looked in my bed and I had chips and gross oatmeal raisin cookies, I think, in my bed. And I was figuring out why, and apparently this little nugget was choking, and I figured after that I need to try my best to make sure he stays up, or I stay up, to where I can make sure that he's okay and that she's okay, so that nothing like that happens again. Because it was definitely a scary feeling, even though it was already taken care of. Let's see what else is there. Changing his diapers. Now that has been an experience. I wouldn't say a good one, but it's been an experience. The first night we were home, me and her were changing a poopy diaper. She was showing me how to do it, and he started to pee. And me being the newborn dad that I was, I dipped out right away. It got on the wall, it got all over the place, got on him, and I just ran. I backed up and watched the chaos unfold. And all the meanwhile, all I turned around and saw was the fact that Destiny, my girlfriend, the mother of our child, for people that don't know, was just holding her hand. She was so calm and collected, and it was it was definitely a sight to see, and it made me realize that if I had her by my side, I could easily do this. And I still believe that every single day. So I've been doing my best to try to change all types of diapers, getting peed on. Haven't got pooped on yet. That one's definitely coming, I know for sure. Haven't been thrown up on yet. So let's hope we got a few more weeks for that. But sorry, his head, like I said, is a big old bobblehead. Let's see what else is there. Nights. I am on my 5 days right now from work. I work at BMW, so the job is kind of demanding, but it's worth it. But the other night, he got up at 3, decided he didn't want to go back to sleep in his little pack and play, so me and him went out into the living room with his portable bassinet, and I swaddled him up and made sure that he was asleep. So sacrificing of sleep is definitely a big, huge thing that happens as a new parent for both sides, dad and mom. But it's really nice to have a good partner and a pretty good baby. He really doesn't cry all that much, which I was really surprised, because I like to complain. But the only time he really screams is if he's hungry or cold. Other than that, he just kind of hangs out and watches everything. I don't want to like say this, but I'm pretty sure he likes doing skin to skin with me a little bit more than he does mommy, because I got that, you know, big swole chest. Ugh. But what else is there? What else? I can almost cut this out. Putting his room together. There we go. Putting his room together was a long process, but it was fun because piece by piece I got to watch my son's room come together, and I will make sure I do a little walk around right here. So you saw his room and it looked kind of cute. Wait. Oh. Alright, I'll do a show you of the room real quick. Here you go. Alright, so that was his room. As you can tell, we kind of went with a fox theme. It was either that or bears, and I don't know. I thought fox was a little more fitting because I know as he grows up he's going to be more and more mischievous, just like a fox. But each piece of the room that me and her put together, it got more and more real every time something else was up. So
I have to hold him a little differently because it looks like his neck is about to like snap.
okay, well, you want to go see mommy? Mommy's gonna take him because I can't focus on two things. Actually, real quick, that was one thing I was always nervous about, because when I held my niece, I did not support her head, and boy. Good? Okay. So in conclusion to this new video that I'm making, because it's a different format than what I'm used to, sleep, eat, be there for your partner, but also make sure your baby has what he needs or she needs, and make sure that there's lots of love, because there's a lot of cruel people out here in this world today that take advantage of babies, and it's not okay. Babies are literally the best thing that can ever happen. And yes, they are hard to raise, as I'm coming to realize, and that I'm sure I'll realize even more as he gets older, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So, thank you for tuning in. If you'd like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, and if you have any tips for me or for the mom, please don't be afraid to comment and let us know. So, thanks, guys.